Hey, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements in Northeast Connecticut, Putnam, Connecticut. Get ready for the spring season. We got our Ford F-250 that we bought last year at the end of the season. It's a 2007. We started our project out at the beginning of March last year, running a Nissan minivan with a little landscape trailer and a 2.5 gallon per minute, 3,000 PSI big box machines, Simpson machines. Ran through a couple of those, burned them up pretty quick. So this year we're upgrading to some more commercial equipment, and we wound up going with 3 hose reels mounted up on the rail here. And I bought the General Pump hose reels. They were a good price. I think they're like $189 each, so they work within our budget. And we got 100 feet of garden hose here so I can get water to the truck. We got 200 feet of pressure washing line here, so I should be able to get anywhere I need to on the client's property. And then we bought the Gen 2 soft wash system from a Power Wash store, and it's got a 250 feet of Curatech line on it with a nice Titan hose reel. And then we built our own skid for the truck out of pressure treated, trying to stay within a budget. We had about $5,000 to work with this year, and we did all of this for $5,000. So we got the reels, the skid, the Gen 2 system right here, marine batteries in the barn being charged right now. I got to finish plumbing this up, but this is about where that's going to sit. We bought the 4 gallon per minute, 4,000 PSI Pressure Pro with the cat pump, belt driven. It's a nice little machine. Came with the wheels and the handle. In retrospect, I should have bought the skid mount, but we wound up building our own and lagged it right into the pressure treated here. So it gives me a little more space between the machines so that I can get in there and pivot myself around and access the plumbing for these things. A couple little cubbies here and there left over for me to be able to put soap and tools. These slots underneath, I'm going to do some paneling and make little drawers to be able to pull out, stash my guns, miscellaneous stuff. So that's working out pretty good, little space saver. And then on the side here, my gas can fits perfectly, so that works out pretty good too. In the back, I went with a 100 gallon tank to use as a buffer tank. I'm going to be hooking a Hudson float valve into that, and that's going to be feeding my machine. We do the occasional small job on a foreclosed property where sometimes I got to bring a little water, so that's what that's going to be used for also. And then this 35 gallon tank is going to be my batch mix tank. I'll be doing 50-50 in here with some Apple Wash or some Snotmonade, whatever it is I'm going to want to use. And I'm going to be drawing that through the Gen 2. And also putting some valving in here if I want to feed a bucket with some mix for X-jetting. I still do some X-jetting. A couple cones up in there. We got ladders on the roof, up on the rack. Got a 32 foot with the bullhorn, so we got some stability. And I got a 16-foot step ladder. We did a lot of X-jetting last year. That's my X-jet bucket. Made a lot of money with that bucket and the little store-bought machines. So you can get out there and make a lot of money with not much equipment. We washed about 200 houses last year with little junk machines and an X-jet, and no buffer tank, no hauling water, nothing like that. So can be done. Hoping to make my life a little easier this year, and that's the setup that we have. Looking to have a good time this summer, and if you like my channel and like my videos, please subscribe, and we'll keep these things coming. Thanks again.